The battle of Reinhard's patience against everyone and everything dangerous element. Guys, what the Hey, it's Faith from TinyWave TV, and this is once again my Legend of the Galactic Heroes Journal, the Gaiden Edition. 100 billion stars, 100 billion lights is I think the closest Gaiden's gotten to the stuff of the OVA so far. Well, with most of the main cast involved and the fleet battles, the parallel storylines going back and forth between the Empire and the Alliance, it ought to have captured that vibe, right? It also made me remember why I love and enjoy watching the Alliance side so much. I mean, Fluffy Red and Fluffy Yellow sure have their cute and funny and witty moments, but the moment someone like Kazern, Adamboro, Poplin, Walter, I'm gonna call him Walter now. Why did I even insist on saying his last name when I can hardly even pronounce it? The moment they show up, they spice things up like no other. Long story short, I enjoyed my time with this, and without further ado, let's get into it. Chapter 1, we meet Commodore von Musel, who has 40 cruisers, 130 destroyers, 25 gunboats, and 10 missile ships under his command. But who would want 40 cruisers, 130 destroyers, 25 gunboats, and 10 missile ships when you could be a vice admiral, have a fleet of 10,000 ships, and contribute more to the outcome of the battle? And if having a mere 40 cruisers, 130 destroyers, 25 gunboats, and 10 missile ships was not enough, your fleet commander is a senior good for nothing. Yo, I can't with his cranky ass. Like, Zeke is right though. He doesn't sound malicious while dissing the dude for his age. Cause we're like all these years of experience, all these resources, and this is how you handle shit. What he sounds like though is a young genius who might be quick to judge the old man. He was cool getting to know the dude throughout the arc, but I'm gonna be honest, when I saw him first, I too was like, what the like, why would you wanna work when you could just retire? Yo, if I could retire, I'd do it today. Anyhow, Reinhard's agitation only ramps up from here.
キルヒアイス、現在の帝国では低能と無能と無知と顔面とか四重奏を鳴り響かせているぞ。
Damn, that line.
俺がせめて元帥だったら、宇宙艦隊司令長官だったら、こんなバカバカしい真似はさせないのにな。
In comes Ziggy with a splash of kerosene.
有能な部下の進言を退けるような強量なことはなさいませんか、ラインハルト様。
キルヒアイス。
はい、ラインハルト様。
俺は説教されるのが嫌いだ。
申し訳ありません。
おや、なぜ謝るのだ？お前は俺に忠告してくれたのであって説教したわけでもあるまいに。
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
冗談だ、キルヒアイス。
分かっております。お気になさらずに。
That's so cute. Oh my god. This episode was titled The Battle of Van Fleet Star Zone. Should have been called The Battle of Reinhard's Patience against everyone and everything in Van Fleet Star Zone, which probably wouldn't have ended very well if it wasn't for his part-time therapist going full-time. But you know what? Stick is right. At least the commander is not an ass.
あの金髪の小僧めのことであります。はて、そんなものがおったかな。
In retrospect, this scene got me like, because now I know the old man is sharp. And what he said after, there's nothing wrong with being blonde and a brat. Basically, diss, you know? Now, transitioning to the Alliance side, I was about to call this deja vu, but that's how they introduce Wenli every time. Like, a bunch of people are losing their shit, and there he is, in the back, looking at them like,
oh here we go again.
Oh my god, these folks were like, where is the 5th fleet? Meanwhile, the 5th fleet.
祈祷命令じゃと？ならばそんな命令は無視するに限る。
We got a less agitated Reinhard at the start of chapter 2, thanks to the old man's words, which left him a little bit confused.
羨ましいことだ。は？18歳の頃、わしは士官学校の学生じゃったが、首席などではない凡庸な学生じゃった。無論美男子でもなかった。友人らしい友人もおらんかった。
You got the brains, the looks, and a good friend. He's noticed everything is sharp, but not as sharp as a certain vice commander. Competent whiner, dangerous element, songbird.
ドライロット我が生と死を染めるは呪われし色よ。
Yo, I really want to hear one of the 80s in his voice. Love learning more about the Rosenritters, their inner workings, the situation with their commanders. Like all the info was coming, I was like, yes, bring it on. Like who would have thought some propaganda was the whole regiment's raison d'etre? I mean, you guys probably knew. I didn't. I'm a superficial bitch. Shit gets deep, my brain takes her leave. All I care about is what's under their garments, definitely not what's in their heads. No. Anyway, here in this scene, all the talk about the former commander who defected back to the Empire made me think, is he the sus dude? And by that, I mean this dude. So it's like, is it the former commander? Like, he must be, right? Interestingly, the day I watched this episode, when I went to bed at night, I was like, let's read a bit of the manga. I'm reading the manga, by the way. So I was reading, and this thing came up. Walter says something like, Luneburg, the former captain of the regiment, was like, yo, did you just spoil me? the manga confirmed, basically. So yeah, dude has been a real headache for Reinhard and Mr. K, the therapist.
また何か
He's like, what now? But Mr. K is good at what he does. The bomb is neutralized in no time.
俺が抱いているものは野心ではなく妄想に過ぎないのかもしれない。
That pierced me because obviously not easy going against all odds, wanting to achieve something. There are all these fears and doubts, and yeah, what if it really is a delusion? Anyway, chapter 3 started with a brief history of Walter. Imagine being an unstoppable force, whether in your career or in debauchery. Can't relate. Then we got some info on the former commander's private life, who gives a shit. Walter and Luneburg's first one-on-one. Now that was the shit. Blumhardt killing it with the tank. Then the commander dies, Walter becomes the interim commander, and
だがそれにしてもろくでもない軍隊だ。俺が退役なり戦死なりするまでに少しはマシな上司に巡り会えるのだろうか。
yes, but he's probably somewhere taking a nap right now. Yeah. Bukak made a move, like, yo. Every time he does something, the narrator goes, yo, the significance of this. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you because no one knew at the time. Reinhard's troubles with Luneburg continue in episode 4.
リューネブルクの出現によって自分がその他大勢の脇役になり下がってしまったような気持ちだ。
What blasphemy. Reinhard? A supporting actor? Well, it is a weird situation. It is a weird situation.
全部リューネブルクの功績にされてしまうと分かりきっているのに一生懸命仕事をしようというのだものな。
あ、いえ、ラインハルト様がぼやかれるのを初めて聞いたような気がしまして。
I mean, good thing he's not throwing tantrums. His reactions to the fleet commander have also softened. Yo, the part when he called just to say, you young thing, I heard you're doing such a good job preparing for the battle. Surely you know you're doing such a good job.
グリンベルスハウゼン提督がお嫌いですか？
好きとか嫌いとかそういう問題ではない。ただちょっと苦手だ。なんといっても年齢が離れすぎているからな。
ラインハルト様が苦手などという言葉を使われるのも珍しい。
Character development, period. Now the other side is also preparing for battle. Walter in particular is preparing very well. You guys, what the hell? Like, that felt illegal. Okay, like, what was your reaction? Let me know. The initial shock aside, I'm so shocked I can't even talk. It was a very well placed scene. It was good. I just got one complaint. Why aren't there more female characters? Like, women are scarce in this, but damn are they good. This one, she said like 2 lines and I was sold. What? Like, why didn't you write more of them? Now look at this.
いい身分だな、シェンコプ中佐。敵襲を前にしてまず女性相手に勝ち戦か。
Dude is so petty, oh my god. But he became a source of amusement, right? Thanks to Walter. And then we got him and Blumhardt on totally different wavelengths about relationships.
お前さえよかったら決戦前の景気づけにいい娘を紹介してやるぞ。
ありがとうございます。でも中佐、俺はまだ給料も安くって結婚にはまだ早すぎますし、まだ22歳ですし。本当に好きな女もまだいませんし。
Aw, cute little peanut. Do y'all think he found somebody by the time he died? Like, it would be such a waste if he didn't. So the day of the battle has arrived.
生煮えのフリカッセを食べさせられているような気分だ。胃もたれてしょうがない。
Reinhard, please stop nagging.
ミューゼル准将、通信封鎖に入る前に開戦にあたってのKの意見を聞こうか。
I wish you'd say my opinion should be the same as yours, right? But it's not as petty as me, so.
私が将来栄達するようなことがあれば、ぜひ K を幕僚に迎えたいものだ。
Please. Please! He had just calmed down.
聞いたかキルヒアイス、この俺を幕僚にしたいだ。俺を認めてくれるというのは知識を得たの。キルヒアイス Help me!
Well, Reinhard's lost composure isn't something to lament, especially since his mood was restored thanks to Walter.
両手を上げて引き返せ。そうしたら命だけは助けてやる。今ならまだ間に合う。お前たちの故郷では恋人がベッドを温めてお前たちの改良を待っているぞ。
敵にも結構愉快なやつがいるな。あのリューネブルクが苦虫を 2,3 匹まとめて噛みつぶしている。
Reinhard hasn't sounded this pleased in a while. We love a happy lion cub. Or a baby dragon, whatever. So Legend of the Galactic Heroes is a war anime. Bear with me, I got something to say, okay? We've seen a lot of battles in this show, but this felt like more of a battle. You know, like a ground battle battles in a way that a fleet battle can never... I sound stupid, don't I? Like, it felt more real. I don't know. It is the largest scale ground battle in the show so far, isn't it? And at this point, it was only a matter of time before it kick-started chaos up in space as well.
総司令部に作戦変更を愚信なさってはいかがですか。
わしが作戦全体に口を出すのを総司令部の参謀たちが嫌うのでな。士官学校でではないわしは学閥から阻害されておるんでな。孤立無縁の戦いに慣れさせられたよ。
First of all, folk them elitists. And second of all, have Old Man Bukog and Welly met yet at this point? They could relate to each other a lot, especially in the context of this battle and the one that follows. I was expecting a second face-off between Walter and Luneburg, but before that, we got one with him and Ziggy. Like, it was so out of left field and such a weird combination, but damn, it was hot.
なお聞きたいな。
I literally almost fell off my chair at that. But to think that they died without ever finding out they once had fought each other, damn. Also, R.I.P. Derdekan and Ms. Fitzsimmons. Gotta remember her name because he's gonna forget.
それでも春になれば鳥たちは帰ってくる。
その歌は
昔付き合った誰かがよく歌っていて、なんとなく覚えてしまったんだろう。他には何にも覚えていないが、奇妙なものだな。
Miss Kreutzer. At any rate, the chaotic war came to an end. The Alliance base commander fulfilled his purpose of serving as a means for Reinhard to get a promotion. And here we are back on Odin, where Reinhard is informed that he can't have his cake and eat it too.
ケイがそれほど言うなら、キルヒアイス隊を少佐に昇進させてやってもよい。だが、そうなればキルヒアイス少佐をケイの副官につけておくわけにはいかんな。少々の副官を左官が務めた前例はこれまで帝国軍の歴史にない。
What a load of crap, though. Considering Mr. K's later promotion that required no compromise.
キルヒアイスの昇進のためには俺の元から解放してやるべきではないのか。だが、キルヒアイスの補佐を失った時、俺はどうなるのか。
You'd be doomed, obviously, if it hadn't worked out in your favor in the end. By the way, we've seen this scene before, right? Then we got to see the state of Luneburg's marriage.
I am disgusted.
Like, what the girl? I definitely needed that sweet homecoming scene at the end as compensation. So that was it for this entry. We'll talk about the rest in the next one and see you soon.